First, let's talk about what we just looked at. So you guys looked at this timeline a couple different times, deforestation over the last 17 years or so. By raising your hands, what continents did you guys see have the most tree cover loss?
Russia.
Russia.
Is Russia a continent?
No.
So what part of Russia? So let's, hold on, look. Before we go into that, so here's Russia, right?
Yeah.
Is this part of Russia in Europe or Asia?
Asia.
Okay, so if you look at this, and this piece, especially down here, right? It wasn't just Russia, what continent?
Asia.
Asia. Yeah, Asia had a lot of deforestation. What's another continent that had a lot of deforestation?
Europe.
Europe certainly did. Where else?
South
Yeah, South America. Look here, look at all this pink. Cutting it, this, what is right here? What giant, yeah, which one? The Amazon rainforest. Look at all the pink that's cutting into the Amazon rainforest here. So continents, you can see the most tree cover loss, definitely, which continent? Asia. I would at least say Asia. You could probably say South America. What continents had the most tree cover gain? So which ones had the most blue? Is the U.S. a continent?
No.
So what?
North America.
North America definitely had a lot. You can make an argument for Europe, but I would say the continents that saw the most tree cover loss, either South America or Asia. Continents that saw the most tree cover gain, I would say North America. What's your guys' first impression of this over time? God dang. What's your impression of this deforestation map and seeing this in over time?
It's
We need to
sad.
do better.
It's sad.
We need to do better.
We need to do better. It's what? It's pretty messed up. Yeah. I'll edit that out for you.
So, can this be the cause of breathing issues? Like, is this the cause?
Yeah. Remember, because what do trees do to the air?
They clean it.
Yeah. So if you have asthma, it can make your asthma worse. Sad.
And I don't think that North America that had like the most deforestation.
You would have thought that. Okay. So now we learned something new. So let's talk about this. Someone raise your hand. What was your guys' country?
Canada.
Canada. And what happened to your forest? You guys gain or lose forest?
We lost.
How much forest have you lost in the last 17 years?
Negative 29.49.
So you guys have lost almost 30 million hectares of forest in the last 17 years. Okay? So think about that's a lot of forest. Who else had a negative number? What did you guys? What was your country? Brazil. You guys had negative what? 43. So they lost 43 million hectares of forest in Brazil in the last. Who else had a negative number?
We had negative 12.71.
So 12 million hectares. Now, here's a question. Canada, is that a big country or a small country?
Big.
Brazil, is that a big country or a small country?
Big.
Okay. Look where you guys know where Indonesia is?
No, not really.
Okay.
It's right there.
Here is Indonesia.
Damn.
What do you notice about Indonesia?
Oh,
It's
they got
covered
the
in
whole.
It's almost gone.
They close. He's talking about this shit.
I'll edit that part out too, but it's the last one. All right. What else? Is this a big country?
Small.
No.
It's smaller and it's made up of mostly what?
Trees.
Not trees. Look,
They gained, didn't they?
They lost.
islands. Very good, right? Folks in the back. Thank you. All right. So most of Indonesia is made up of islands. So even though they lost less land,
But look,
they probably lost more compared to how much land they had, right?
Yeah. But then they gained.
They did gain
Once they
some.
lost it, they gained it back.
So what did you guys have an overall loss or overall gain?
Overall loss.
Overall loss of how much forest? Negative 12.7. So even though they're a much smaller country, folks in the back, please. Thank you.
Yes.
So even though Indonesia is a much smaller country than, say, Canada or Brazil, they still lost 12 million acres of forest. I'm sorry, not million acres, 12 million hectares of forest. Because look, these are all small little islands. So some of these islands are now clear-cut. What was your guys' country?
Madagascar.
Okay, Madagascar. You guys know if that's a big country or a small country?
It's a small country.
Yeah, it's small. Does anybody know where that is?
But it's right there. It's right there. It's right there. It's right under Africa.
Right, yeah, it's right under Africa. Look, here's Madagascar. So what was your guys' net in forest? Was it, did you guys lose or gain forest?
We lost forest.
What, okay, how much forest did you lose?
2.86 million hectares.
So you guys thought, so not as much as Brazil or Canada, but look at Madagascar. Is it as big as those countries? No. It also has a lot of rainforest, so you're destroying, it's a, what's that word we use when there's a lot of different types of species that somewhere?
Species is shit.
When you have a lot of different types of species in rich, it's what? Rich in bio. Very good. So you're cutting down rainforest, so there are lots of different species are being affected. Yes, ma'am?
What does that white spot mean?
So the white spot, remember, is non-forested land.
It's a desert.
So it could be desert. Think about it. It's in the middle of the island, so it's probably not getting as much rain. All right. Now, there was one other country. What country did you guys have? Cambodia. Did you guys have a net gain or net loss? You guys had a gain, but you guys didn't have yours in millions of hectares. You guys had yours in thousands of hectares, right? So that's a big deal. So you gained some, but not as much as you could have, right? Okay. Impressions of this. What do you guys think? Yeah, you guys are you're cutting down way more. So even though there's some reforestation, there's more deforestation.